Congratulations and thank you for your purchase of the new Carbon-WE40. In this video, we're going to check out what's inside the box and how to set up your sharpener. You'll have the black injection molded base that has angle markings from 13 to 31 degrees. In the center, you'll see the standard vise, and on the left and right, you'll also find the angle slides that will hold your guide rods. You're gonna have a pair of the guide rods here. You're gonna have a pair of the guide rod shields and some O-rings. You're also gonna find a set of your standard 200, 600 diamond stones, 3 depth stops, one of which are already inside the vise, an alignment guide, practice knife. You're gonna find an Allen wrench to tighten down your knife. Also inside the box, you're gonna find your pivot wrench and an additional set of vice screws. Now that you've finished unboxing your new Carbon-WE40, let's go ahead and set it up. The first step to setting up is deciding where are you gonna sharpen your knives. Now the Carbon-WE40 is very, very lightweight, so it's meant to be taken virtually anywhere. All you need is either a self-made base, like the one I have here. I just took a scrap piece of wood and screwed it down. You can also have a designated spot in your workshop, or you just take an extra clamp and clamp it down to your workspace. Additionally, you can also purchase one of our aluminum bases or C-clamp on our website at www.wickededgeusa.com. Now that you have your base clamped down, let's go ahead and install the guide rods. First thing you're going to want to do is open up those angle slides. The first thing I like to do before I install the guide rods is put on the shield. You're going to put on first an O-ring, then the guide rod shield, and follow that with another O-ring. Make sure you install all of that on the side with the knuckle. Now that you have your shields on, let's plug them into the sharpener. Open up your angle slides, open up that pivot screw, and tighten down. You're gonna notice it wiggles a little bit. So we're gonna take our pivot wrench, hold the guide rod vertically, and then tighten down. Now that you have your sharpener secured and your guide rods in, it's time to choose your vice screws. Now the vice screws are the 2 screws located just above the middle of the vice here. Now the standard screws that are already installed in your vise are good for 95% of your knives. But when you clamp down a small blade, these screws may actually stick out and interfere with the stones. You'll determine when to swap your vice screws depending on the thickness of your blade and the angle of your blade. Your diamond stones are going to have a breaking period of about 10 knives or 10 sessions. So a good way to break them in is to actually take your practice knife here and work it in. As you're learning how to do the edge leading motion, you'll also simultaneously be breaking in your stones, setting you up for success, and giving you the confidence to sharpen your knives. Now that your sharpener is set up, we'll see you in the next video to talk about safety and knife terminology.